Hello everyone, I'm back making another video. I just got these in the mail. I got 3 of these. And then this one I picked up yesterday. I traded a 10-ounce bar of silver for like 8 different rounds and coins. An assortment of 8. Very unique, very good looking coins. This was one of the ones that was part of that trade. So I traded a 10-ounce silver bar. I did it normally. I would not advise anybody out there to do that. I did it to help a friend out. They're trying to build their stack, and it was a great way for them to negotiate more silver content, and it was a way for me to get some hard to get coins and to get something with a little more character and a little more personality. Anyway, so this one here, so there's a kid on YouTube. His YouTube channel is Lima Echo Numismatics. Does a really good and thorough video on this coin. There's actually a few of them out there, but that was the video that I saw, and I was like, I gotta have that coin. So yeah, but go check out his channel, but don't go until you finish watching this one. So it made me want to get one of these, and I actually got a few of them because I know one day I might have to sell it, and I'm gonna be really heartbroken. This is just an awesome coin if I had to get rid of it and I didn't have one anymore. So that's why I got 3. Got a couple more. Now these are 2 ounces each, 2 troy ounces, and they are Canadian. This is part of what's called the Creatures of the North series. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. But as you can see, right around the 11 o'clock position, 10 o'clock position, 10:30-ish, there's a maple leaf, and of course what looks to be a very angry creature, a sea creature. In the surface, looks like an ocean surface, and he has a sailboat that he's gripping, and he broke in half. Very cool picture. On the back, in typical Canadian fashion, Queen Elizabeth. Boom, right there. Oh well. It is what it is. I did not buy this coin. I'm not going to say anything bad about her, but I did not buy this coin for this image here. I'm sure she's a lovely lady, although I like the detail in the hair. Yeah, not a bad looking coin. But this side here, this is what made me say I gotta have this. And look at the mass on this thing. So a lot of times when I do a video like this, I'll include a little story, try to educate my viewers. And I got one. I got a neat little story about sea creatures. So, story goes like this. Back in the old days, a long time ago, people, the general public, used to think that there were sea monsters and sea creatures, and the ocean, the depths of the ocean were largely just unknown. They were a huge mystery. So it wasn't until 1963. Oh no, that was way off. I was way off. 1863, I believe. It was in the 1860s, in the early 1860s, that the first exploration mission was carried out. And what they did is, it was a ship, and there was a team of explorers, and they set out to go and explore the ocean, and they were to document everything that they found. And one of the experiments that they did, this was more of a scientific voyage. They were collecting data about the ocean, and what they did is they had a rope, a very long rope with a weight attached at the end of it, and it had knots like I forget what the distance was, but they would go to a spot on a map, and they would drop this rope to measure the depth of the sea, of the ocean. So they would drop this rope and they would count the knots to see how deep the ocean was at that spot. And then they would move like in a base. Essentially what they were doing is they were creating the world's first topography ocean map. And they were also trying to document what sea life, what ocean life they would find. Because I believe these explorers didn't really believe in sea monsters, whereas a lot of people did. And I'm pretty sure they didn't believe in sea monsters because they were experienced. They had ventured into the ocean before. They had never encountered one of these monsters. There was a lot of books about them, but they were fictional books, of course. Anyway, I think the kraken was one of these fictional sea monsters. I'm a big fan of Pirates of the Caribbean, and in that film they do have some pretty cool, interesting sea creatures. Anyway, that's besides the point. So that was in the 1860s is when they first set out to explore the ocean. And one thing that was discovered during that mission in the Pacific Ocean was the Marianas Trench. So they dropped this piece of rope that they were measuring the depth of the sea with, and it kept going and kept going and kept going. And they weren't sure if they were even doing the experiment correct at that point, because they had dropped about 5 or 6 miles worth of rope and they still hadn't hit the bottom of the ocean. They were like, this can't be right. So they had to stop and remeasure carefully several times before they confirmed that that was a very, very deep part of the ocean. And as it turns out, that is the deepest known part of the ocean, is the Marianas Trench. So go ahead and look that up. There's a lot of information, a lot more knowledge now available to us than was available to them at that time. But a lot of interesting things regarding the Marianas Trench. I think it's like where the tectonic plates are meeting. I don't know. Now I'm just speculating. I don't know what it is. It's just it's a really deep part of the ocean, and there's probably a lot of interesting sea creatures out there. So yeah, go check that out. Anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Thank you for watching my video. Oh, one other thing. I wanted to include this thing. This is another one of my favorite coins. 2020, the lunar ounce. And this is actually a mouse. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, of course you can see it. Very cool. This is from Rwanda. Very cool coin. Easily one of my favorites. One of my top 5 favorite coins of all time. Oh, that is just beautiful. I really, really would like to get a few more of these. but currently they are unavailable. So silver is going way up in value. It's jumped up significantly as we get closer to election day in America. Just want to remind everyone, make sure you're stocking up, you're getting your food supplies ready. I think we're going to run into a little bit of trouble, but we'll get through it. Just make sure you prepare as best as you can. You owe it to your family, you owe it to your kids, you owe it to yourself. You do not want to have to run out to the store in the middle of chaos for a damn loaf of bread. Yeah, make sure you're stocked up. Make sure you're prepared, because I think everybody can see it coming. Okay, thank you for watching my video. Give me a thumbs up. I think I went a little bit long, but that's okay. That's just a little bit longer. You get to see this awesome coin. You guys have a great day.